Today, as we prepare to graduate, I would like to thank on behalf of my fellow graduates, all the servicemen and women, in particular those graduates of Pelion High School, who have served, are serving, or will still serve this great country to defend our rights. Throughout our nation's history, the majority of those who have given their lives protecting our freedom have been between the ages of 18 and 24, so near the ages of my fellow graduates. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember and honor America's fallen. Everyone, please place your hand over your heart and please join with the class of 23 in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am the senior class president, Sydney Smaltz. Graduates, I want us to take a deep breath, look around, and take in this moment so we may never forget it. I would like to thank our families, teachers, and everyone who's played a part into getting us here today. The class of 2023 is a unique class and one that I am very proud to be a part of. I'm grateful for the good times we've had together, starting out with our years in elementary school, playing our hearts out at recess. We survived those awkward middle school years by cracking jokes at the lunch table and wishing we were older. Once we finally made it to high school, our memories were made at football games and pep rallies and trying to avoid Miss Fisher at all costs. The class of 2023 has also had to overcome obstacles. Our freshman year, our world was turned upside down by COVID, where we navigated through online learning and quarantine. During our sophomore year, we experienced one of life's greatest sorrows, losing a classmate and friend, Dylan, who is missed every day. Recently, our school lost an inspiring and wonderful teacher, Miss Jennifer Hall, who I know made an impact on all of us. Through it all, we came together as a class and family that will bind us as Panthers for the rest of our lives. I would like to leave you all with one of my favorite scriptures, Proverbs 3:5-6, to reflect upon as we go our separate ways. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. I'm so excited to see the paths we all take and where we all end up. To quote Mr. Hearn, always remember, no matter where you are and what you're doing, always show your Pelion pride. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Keck, Student Body President of Pelion High School. We assemble here today to celebrate and recognize the class of 2023. At this time, I would like to welcome all our teachers, board members, administrators, and our superintendent. I would also like to welcome all family, friends, and loved ones whose constant support brings us together today. Finally, I would like to welcome the class of 2023. During our 4 years within the walls of Pelion High School, we have all made unforgettable memories, each uniquely memorable. Now, we must embark on a new path, whether that's going into the military, the workforce, or college. I'm excited for what the future will hold for the class of 2023. Very soon, each and every one of you will walk on this stage, one by one, and be handed your diploma. This truly symbolizes the next starting point. So class of 2023, I wish you all the best for the future to come.
Hello, I am Olivia Tanchek, the Pelion High School Student Body Treasurer. As we reflect on the importance of this ceremony, I would like to take a moment to recognize the people on stage whose service has contributed to this day. When I call your name, please stand. First, I would like to introduce the Lexington 1 School Board members. Anne Marie Green, Chair. Catherine Henson, Vice Chair. Elizabeth Sheely, Secretary. Michael Anderson, Catherine McCown, Dr. Brent Powers, and Christopher Rice. Please be seated. The elected official on stage is South Carolina State Representative Ryan McCabe. Please be seated. Now, I would like to introduce the Lexington School District 1 Senior Leadership Team. R. Clark Cooper, Interim Chief Student Services Officer. Mary A. Gaskins, Chief Academic Officer. Jennifer L. Miller, Chief Financial Officer. And Elizabeth Libby D. Roof, Chief Communications Officer. Please be seated. The amazing graduates on stage are Star Peters, JROTC Battalion Commander, Sydney Smaltz, Senior Class President, Laura Keck, Student Body President, Gabriella Baeza, Graduation Speaker, and Abigail Hoover, our second graduation speaker. Please be seated. I would also like to introduce the following: Dr. Jaretta L. Postlewaite, Superintendent. Brian Hearn, Pelion High School Principal. Sandy P. Vining, Pelion High School's Assistant Principal. Jessica Burke, Pelion High School Director of Counseling. Elizabeth Fulmer, 2023 Pelion High School Teacher of the Year, and William Washburn, 2023 Pelion High School's Most Influential Teacher. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, Pelion High School graduates of 2023, and congratulations. We know that today is all about you, but you wouldn't be here for this special occasion without the efforts of two very important groups of people: your parents, the people who raised you, and your special teachers whom you've had kindergarten through high school, many of whom couldn't be with you here today. But I know you're very grateful for everything that they provided for you, and I invite you now to stand and give them a standing ovation. So class of 2023, would you please stand and let your parents and teachers know how much you appreciate everything they have done for you. Thank you. You may be seated. I'll be very brief in my comments. I'm going to paraphrase John Quincy Adams when I say that your parents and teachers wanted the very best for you. They aspired for you to dream more, to learn more, to do more, and to become more. And when we look at your impressive accomplishments, we realize that their dreams for you have been fulfilled. Congratulations, and on behalf of all of the stage guests, Godspeed as you take on this next journey in your lives. We're very proud of you. Congratulations.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Postlewaite. Good afternoon, graduates and guests. My name is Gabby Baeza. What an honor here to be here today with this amazing group of familiar faces. Glancing across the crowd, I see faces of overcomers, of survivors, and of achievers. I see brilliant minds who will be the leaders of the future, and hardworking individuals striving to pursue their dreams. The world will soon see the next chapter of our lives. However, I will never forget where the story began. Some of us united as little panthers or mallards on day one, and others became acquainted while searching for the location of their next class period. Lately, I've been reflecting on some of the earliest memories that we've shared together. If you attended an elementary school in Lexington 1, you probably remember the 7 habits of happy kids. And you might still roll your eyes a little when you think about it. If you attended Forts Pond, you probably remember singing Don't Stop Believin', the 7 Habits remix. To this day, I still find it hard to remember the original lyrics. If you aren't familiar with this concept, though, you're probably thinking, this sounds cheesy. And perhaps you're right. As young students, we thought the same thing. I certainly wouldn't have believed I'd be standing here talking about it today, but I have to admit, it's nostalgic. So some of you may be wondering, well, what are these 7 habits? As children learning this curriculum, we were constantly reminded to be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, to always seek first to understand and then to be understood, to synergize with others, and lastly, to sharpen the saw. That one used to confuse me, but really all it means is just to take care of your body and your mind. Hallways plastered with cheerful animals on the posters were encouraging us to be our best selves, and it made these habits hard to forget. Not to mention the reward for displaying such habits were hard to turn down. And perhaps you could pick a colorful eraser out of the prize box, or participate in a party with microscopic slices of pizza so as to provide enough for the whole class. Or best of all, you could move your name up to the next color on the glorious clip chart. See, those details remain so clear in many of our minds despite the fact that they occurred so long ago. And I can just as vividly recall how older students seemed drastically more grown up than we were. They were our role models. They were the leaders that our teachers were encouraging us to be. I believe I speak for many of us when I say that when we were in kindergarten, we thought 5th graders were somehow home-owning adults who drove to their part-time jobs every day. And right now, there are children observing what we do and say and mirroring how we act just like we once did. More importantly, they are watching us in awe as we celebrate our achievement today. We were once the admirers. Now we are the admired, and that's a prestigious honor. Today we are the older students, the leaders whom the animals on those posters would be proud of. As much as it may pain us to admit it, those 7 habits proved to be more useful than we thought. Synergize, it's certainly a trait our athletes at Pelion High School exhibit. They work together to accomplish great feats and set new records. Actually, it feels odd to be standing here in a robe instead of a competition cheer uniform. This arena is where our competitive cheer team competed at the 2A state competition for the first time in 2 decades. That's incredible. So thank you to my fellow teammates and the coaches who made that possible, and congratulations to all of our sports teams who pushed the limits of their athleticism this year. However, the success of students at Pelion High extends far beyond sports. Our academic performance is equally outstanding. To provide one example, this graduating class earned 96 dual enrollment credits. That amounts to 288 college credit hours, all of which were completed before ever stepping foot on a university campus. For such a small group of scholars, that's quite an accomplishment. Of course, our aspirations and successes would be nothing more than a mere idea without the people who helped to guide us here. The instant we entered through the school doors, teachers, parents, loved ones, they all began with the end of this chapter in mind. So today, take the time to thank these individuals, whoever they may be. There are several people listening right now to whom I said, I'll mention you in my speech. So members of the orchestra, friends on the cheer team, Beta Club officers, and especially one of my biggest supporters and advocates, Miss Jessica Burke. I want to say thank you for your encouragement. And to all the kind and patient teachers and mentors who imparted their knowledge to my fellow graduates and me, we all thank you sincerely.
I believe it goes without saying, but I would like to personally extend my gratitude to my parents, wherever they may be. They made sacrifices in order to facilitate my achievements, and my Heavenly Father, most importantly, whose mercy and grace empowered me to stand here before you now. Today, we commemorate years of hard work, and we show our appreciation for those who supported us along the way. However, it's important that we begin looking toward what lies ahead. As we depart on different paths toward even greater futures, I ask that you remember the people who were looking up to you. It may sound cliche, but be proactive in every endeavor you pursue. Maintain integrity and exemplify honesty, regardless of whether or not you think anyone will notice. After all, our actions are the catalyst of inspiration for young leaders of tomorrow. Inevitably, there will be stressful moments ahead, but know that someone else is noticing the greatness that lies within each of us. They will remember us just as vividly as we recall those 7 habits in retrospect. Thank you to the loved ones, faculty, and staff who gathered here to celebrate as we turn the page to the next chapter of our story. It is with great delight and gratification that I say, well done, and congratulations, Pelion High School, class of 2023. Sorry.
Good afternoon, parents, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Abigail Hoover, and it is my honor to be here today representing my class as valedictorian as we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of the Pelion High School class of 2023. I'd like to first take a moment to thank some of the people who helped me and so many others get this far. Thank you to the teachers and staff who have worked tirelessly to ensure the success of their students. Specifically, I'd like to extend my gratitude to Mr. William Washburn and Mrs. Amy Miller, who regularly go above and beyond for their students. Without faculty members like them, as well as my incredibly supportive friends and family, I may not have gotten as far as I have with my academic career, and I know many of my peers would say the same. It is now time that we turn our attention towards ourselves and the endless opportunities we have ahead of us. As said by Rem Savram from the 1998 anime series Trigun, your ticket to the future is always blank. Although many of us grew up in this small town together, we're all finally approaching the point in which our paths diverge. As we reach this new benchmark in our lives, what we decide to make of our newfound freedom will differ greatly from person to person. Regardless of what you decide to put on your ticket to the future, I hope your travels lead you down the path to fulfillment and prosperity. Thank you all for your attendance, and congratulations to the PHS class of 2023.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that e'er I've done, the last was done to none but me. And all I've done
Good afternoon. As the Director of Counseling at Pelion High School, I have the honor of announcing some of the many academic awards and achievements of the class of 2023. More than 140 different and unique success stories are sitting in front of me. Each student has overcome obstacles and life challenges to earn the right to enjoy today and call themselves a Pelion High School graduate. Please draw your attention to the class of 2023 listing in the graduation program. We have several symbols and lists indicating special honors and awards. Military graduates have made the commitment to serve and defend our country. These graduates are wearing the red, white, and blue cords. Will these students please stand and accept our appreciation for their commitment to our country? Thank you. A center graduate is a student who has completed at least 6 courses at one of the centers of advanced study in Lexington School District 1. Pelion High School honor graduates are students who have earned an overall minimum GPA of 4.0. The South Carolina Academic Honors Award is given to students who have completed the minimum requirements as listed by the South Carolina Department of Education. Beta Club members have maintained a minimum GPA and completed service learning hours. National Honor Society members have maintained an end-of-the-year cumulative average of 4.0 and completed service hours to maintain their eligibility. Lexington Technology Center honor graduates are the top 10 to 15% of the students in a particular career and technology area. Career and technology education completers have successfully taken at least 3 prescribed courses in one of the many career and technical areas. The Seal of Biliteracy is an honor for students who have met the rigorous requirements set forth by the South Carolina Department of Education in both English as well as the world language studied. The recipients of the Seal of Biliteracy have demonstrated high levels of proficiency in both language. Please direct your attention to the Seals of Distinction in your program. Students who earned a Seal of Distinction are designated by maroon and gold cords worn over their graduation gowns. Students may earn 1 or more Seal of Distinction based on requirements set forth by the South Carolina Department of Education. If you earned a South Carolina Diploma Pathways Seal of Distinction, please stand. Thank you. At this time, I ask everyone to direct their attention to the scholarship page in your program. Scholarships are awarded by colleges and other organizations to students who have achieved excellence in academics, the arts, athletics, extracurricular activities, and leadership. Years of commitment and hard work have paid off for the scholarship winners listed. These students have reported scholarship offerings to the counseling office during the course of their senior year. Today, the class of 2023 has earned over $7.5 million in scholarships. There is one last group we would like to recognize today. That is you, the parents. On behalf of the faculty and administration and the class of 2023, I would like to recognize you. Please stand so we can show our appreciation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, class of 2023. In just a few moments, we will be at the point in our ceremony that you and your families are all waiting for. Ms. Fulmer and Mr. Washburn will be calling names. Dr. Postlewaite, board members, and I will be shaking your hands as you walk across the stage, and shortly after that, you'll be certified as official graduates of Pelion High School. Before we do that, however, I have the privilege of sharing just a few thoughts with you, and I promise I will be brief. Proud seniors, this of course is your first time in those seats as high school graduates, and I am just as excited as you are. It is my pleasure to share this stage with you today, look in your eyes and know that not only do you have unbelievable potential for your own futures, but you have worked to lay the foundation at Pelion High School for the young men and women who follow you. I have two things that I'd like to say today, one to the parents and families and one to our most recent Pelion High School graduates. Then I'll wrap it up and we can move on with the name calling. Number one, to the parents and families, thank you, thank you, thank you for all you have done to get these young men and women to this point. As you all celebrate with your students today and in the near future, may all of the time you spent changing diapers, cooking meals, driving to practice, attending rehearsals and recitals, agonizing over their social well-being, watching games, participating in teacher conferences, and raising them the best you possibly could, also be celebrated. You were all vitally important, and I thank you for the opportunity that we had to touch these students' lives as well. Number two, to the class of 2023, keep learning. We can only hope you've learned enough to know how little you really know. This is a commencement ceremony, meaning the beginning, not the end. Treat it as such. Continue to read, continue to learn, continue to better yourselves as you navigate through this real world with many of the skills you have already learned in high school. While it's true that the jobs many of you will have in 2035 may not even be invented yet, do not let that inhibit your desire to be curious, collaborative, and creative. Continuing education, whether it be in a formal classroom or not, will give you a competitive edge and put you in a position to be successful, no matter what the jobs are or your personal definition of success. Class of 2023, you have endured a lot. The educational dictionary contains many new words and phrases that originated during your 4 years of high school. You have persevered. You have hung in there. You have made it, and you will always be one of my favorite graduating classes. The personalities that you all possess, the people that you are, the professionals, parents, and proactive citizens that you will become. I am very proud to have served as your principal. I will always have your back, and I know you're prepared to go out and do great things. Congratulations on your accomplishments. God bless, and go Panthers.
Emily Michelle Allen. Nicholas Daniel Malie Anderson. Noah David Michael Anderson. Nicholas Chance Arender, honor graduate. Gabriela Milan Baeza, honor graduate. Leslie Bautista. Rodolfo Bautista Hernandez. Elissa Aiden Bennett, honor graduate. McKinley Jewel Berry, honor graduate. Dalton Nicholas Ray Blackburn. Joshua Ethan Blackwell. Camden Allen Bowman. Jocelyn Borbonio Del Valle, honor graduate. Cameron DeJohn Cannon. Darren Deshawn Cannon. Kaylee Marie Case. Jaden Phoenix Patterson Castro. DeAnthony Juan Castro Mondragon. Callie Ann Cates. Marissa Lynn Chamberlain. Michael William Clark. Dawson Tobias Coyle. Ashley Cruz Ovando. Kylie Morgan Davis. Ramona Ann Doss, honor graduate. Elwyn Reese Dowling. Jessica Denise Drafts. Jana Ivy Cadence Drawdy. Kirsten Lorraine Eden. Brianna Marie Edgman. Luis Francisco Elisor Santana. Cameron Ditmar Fields. Mary Elizabeth Flake. Bryson Grantham Fogel. Aaron Shea Foss. Sarah Elizabeth Frazier. Madeline Rose Gant. Angel Garcia. Luis Eloy Garcia. Braden Caleb Gleaton. Paige Lee Nicole Golden. Zaira Esmeralda Gonzalez Garcia. Nicholas Keith Gunner, center graduate. Edwin Osmar Guzman Rodriguez. Kalia Shania Hare, honor graduate. Havana Nicole Hammeter. Lindsay Ann Hammond. Samuel Bryson Hannah, honor graduate. Angela Roxanne Melissa Hanson, Jr. Kirsten Carol Harmon, honor graduate. Gabriel Harwood Rivera, honor graduate. Baldwin Cirillo Hernandez. Avila Noel Hernandez Miles. Hunter Earl Heron. Quincy Maurice Holly, Jr. Abigail May Hoover, honor graduate. James Lawrence Howell. Tyler Wayne Hudson. Sarah Hutto. Craig Allen Jackson, Jr. Emma Lee Grace Jackson, honor graduate. Jessica Marie Johnson, honor graduate. Keegan Elizabeth Johnson, honor graduate. Laura Lynn Keck, honor graduate. Luke Daniel Keck, LTC honor graduate. Erica Lee Keach. Jacob Kell. Brandon Jean Kelly. Tobias Mason Kelly. Logan Blake Kendall. Timothy Lanier Knotts.
Caroline McKenna Lang. Tyler Daniel Lee. Hannah Elizabeth Lucas, honor graduate. Hallie Elena Lucas. Hannah Elizabeth Lucas. Kylie Michelle Lucas. Christopher Austin Macon. Kensington Nicole Martin. Caitlin Corinne McDaniel. Caden John Carter McDonald. Ryan Hunter McElroy, center graduate. David Paul McIver. Jude Michael Minnie. Kaylee Marie Montville. Noah J. Morales. Pablo Munoz Jr. Jaden Patrick Myers. Charlie James North III. Garrett Tyler Oliver, honor graduate. Genesis Ortega, honor graduate. Megan Haley Pauline. Caitlin Renee Pearson. Sierra Jade Peoples. Star Lynn Peters. Christian Achilles Pham. Matthew John Plum Jr. Jasmine Pontu. Savannah Spring Pool, honor graduate. Stacy Ann Puckett, honor graduate. Sierra Marie Rabin. Lacey Nicole Rast, honor graduate. Tristan Hunter Reynolds. Brooke Holland Riley. Jacob Allen Risch. Christopher Aiden Robinson. Amy Lizette Rodriguez. Crystal Carl Rosenbush. Wyatt James Rushton, honor graduate. Caleb Christopher Safker. Brenda Arabieli Salcedo Rubacalba. Joseph Michael Schaefer II, honor graduate. Brian Thomas Schumpert, honor graduate. Grant Keith Schumpert. Mackenzie Lee Seitler, honor graduate. Peggy Leanne Sigler. Kira K. Simpson, honor graduate. Sydney Avery Smaltz, honor graduate. Dustin Ray Spires. Hannah Perry Spires, honor graduate. Jessica Ariel Spires. Kenneth Leon Spires II. Rosetta Margie Staley. Bluntarian Jerron Summers. Brady Patrick Zumilas. Olivia Janice Christine Tanchak, honor graduate. Cadence Lynn Thomas. Veronica Faith True. Braden Lucas Toll Polston, honor graduate. Brennan Owen Velasquez. Isabella Caroline Velasquez. Calamity Jane Valinga. Janet Lee Valinga. Stephanie Villafuerte Ibarra. Luis Gerardo Villarreal Rodriguez, LTC honor graduate and honor graduate. Constance Grace Walker. Evan Cole Walker. Sophia Renee Walker, honor graduate. Gabriel Alexander Ward. James Joshua West, Jr. Kyle Edward White. Caleb Matthew Williams. Emily Grace Williamson, center graduate and honor graduate. Haley Nicole Winters. Sierra Paige Wood, honor graduate. Jason Allen Yeoman. Daniel Christopher York. Connor William Zimmerman.
Oh, that's fun. I love it. All right. Will the class of 2023 please stand? Please move your tassels from the right to the left. This action signifies that you are recipients of a South Carolina high school diploma and now graduates of Pelion High School. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Please rise and join the graduates of 2023 in the singing of the Pelion High School alma mater.